Hello, everybody. This is Diane, Thai natalist, and now I'm in an airport, and a bit of a layover, and so now we're waiting on the crew, so there might be a little bit of a delay. And how when you're you're not doing anything, you're a little bit bored, you're waiting on something. I could spend time on the internet, I could walk around or whatever, but you're just left with your thoughts. And I was just thinking of some things that happened in childhood, and I was really, really young. I might have been 6 or 7, maybe even 8, and I felt embarrassment for the first time, and it was embarrassment for my mother. So there was a woman in the area, in our town. She might have been affiliated with the church, and she had a baby. And my mother insisted on bringing me and my brother and my dad to go see her baby. But there was one thing that I haven't mentioned. The baby was born with a cleft palate. I don't know why my mother insisted on taking us over to this woman's place, because I don't know if my mother had even announced that we were to be coming over and driving over. And I remember going into the house, and the woman welcomed us in, but she was guarded about showing her baby to us, which I don't blame her in the least. And my mom kept pressuring the woman to bring the baby, and she says, well, we're not gonna be showing the baby and presenting him, I think it was a him, to the public and to other people until he gets this operation. And my mom just kept pressuring, and she was like, well, it's okay, I just love babies. I just wanted to see him, or hold him, or and even as a young child, we people like me, an empath with empathy, so it's two different things. An empath with empathy. It's just horrifying, because I feel the ladies, I felt her guardedness and her embarrassment. And my mom just I had not a clue in the world. And I just felt like we shouldn't even have been there. I felt out of place. God damn. How could somebody be so invasive? And I don't know if my mom just had no courtesy, or just could not put herself in the woman's place and understand her feelings to protect her infant from the eyes of gawkers. So anyway, I've always hated embarrassment. I hate seeing other people embarrassed. I hate seeing things on the internet, these things that pop up, and like somebody is arrested at an airport and maybe somebody's drinking and out of control, or I don't know, just having a really bad day, or crying, or being upset, and then they film these people, and I'm like horrified for them. I don't know why society has become so lax and so vulgar and just so gaudy with violating other people's privacy and invading people's personal space and feelings. And so here I am, waiting in an airport. Ridiculous wait, because I had to take a well, originally it was a no layover flight, and then I guess they didn't have enough people or something, and then there had to be a layover at another airport, which is ridiculous because the flight to Canada was like an hour, and so this just pushes it hours and hours back. So I mean, there's just so much bullshit in life. Like I said on my birthday video the other day, and I recommend you watching my birthday video. It was published on July 9th. And there's just so much bullshit surrounding life. And no matter who you are, I was wearing my shirt again. Stop having kids. And this like really gentle, kind of older, African American, he wanted to know about my t-shirt. And I told him, it's my philosophy, and I said, it's not about hate. All it is, it's a philosophical perspective that yields no harm to children, to people, by way of reproduction. And he's like, oh, now I understand. And I just told him some things, like about my life and stuff. And he goes, oh, he goes, yeah, he says, everybody just has it really bad. Everybody just, he goes, I totally understand. And, he was older than me. He was at least 10 years older. But I had positive responses from my t-shirt. I even had somebody yell out the window in Montreal saying, stop having kids. And it was a group of younger people. And the carload of people, I'm not sure that they were like English speaking or whether they just knew a few English words and could read the t-shirt. I think, most people in Montreal do speak French, and some don't even speak English. So I got positive remarks, and there was a lady sitting next to me, and she read my let me walk over here and show you my suitcase. Matt of Life Sucks, he gave me a bumper sticker, or a little sticker, and let me show you his sticker. His is the one that says make pizza, not kids. And this is the ribbon. Let me show you that. This is the ribbon that I had created and had printed up. I'm really proud of that. It took me a while. It took me, I was trying to decide on some colors, and I'm really happy with this. And this is Alex's idea, which I love. It's very, very good. And this is the top of my suitcase. This is the side of my suitcase. And this is an old suitcase. This is like from the 40s. But look at this really cool, old tag. I just keep it on there because I think it's really cool. And this is my slogan there. Procreation equals suffering, aging, and death. That's sad. And this was also my original saying, live life, don't give life. And this is one that I have to keep updating, because when I first saw this sticker, I believe it said 6.5 billion miracles are enough. And then I've had to increase it to 7 and then 7.5 and then 8. And this one I really, really love. I need to get more. It says, breeding requires genitals. Birth control requires brains. So, oh, and this is one that Alex designed, and this is like phenomenal. I really love that one. And I have a couple of, biblical verses. So, anyway, so we're waiting on our crew here in Newark, and I don't know how you guys feel about embarrassment, but I don't like when other people are embarrassed. And I remember many years ago, I was riding my bicycle, and I had a baseball cap on, and I was riding past my next door neighbor, and the wind blew the hat off. Funny, right? Now, I'm not close to the neighbor. We are on good terms, but I don't know anything about her. We say hi, and that's about it. And I thought it was so inappropriate that she actually laughed, just bolted out laughing. She's a bit older than me, a few years. And I thought it was like so inappropriate. Like, damn. I mean, yeah, it's like kind of slapstick comedy, right? I mean, you slip and fall on a banana peel, but for her to do that out loud, I just thought, wow, so inappropriate. And it's not like we're like great friends. I mean, maybe you can do that if you're, you're really, really close friends and you tease each other a lot. But yeah, just going back to that day when I was such a young child and my mom pressuring that woman to see her baby with the cleft palate. I just felt, just so connected to that woman who had the baby with a deformity, and I mean, trying to overcome my mom's pressure and then be polite about it and then protect her child, her infant. God, just horrifying. I mean, there's been people like that in my life too, but I mean, my mom just, she just doesn't get it. I mean, she even like embarrassed me, on my wedding, just tried to humiliate me in front of people and embarrass me, I mean, nothing really huge, but just something to put me on the spot. And then I had called her later in the day that I was opening presents, and I called her late in the night and told her about some of the presents that I had received. After the wedding, the dinner and the reception and everything. And she goes, "Are you about to come down off your cloud now?" Horrifying. Just horrifying, right? Just some things you just never forget. Some people can say things out of cruelty, jealousy, lack of respect, just insensitivity. And some people can be vulgar. And you never forget what they, what they've said and how it made you feel. And I'm sure the woman with the infant in Texas, Parker, Texas, will never forget that day that we came over basically as spectators. But as a young child, I understood what was going on, and I had so much empathy for this woman. And, that was probably one of my first experiences with, embarrassment. So I gotta go now. We're boarding. Bye.